Prime Minister Mark Carney's current residence is inadequate. That's according to an internal government memo obtained by CBC News. Rideau Cottage is a historic red brick house where prime ministers have been living for more than a decade. That's because 24 Sussex Drive, the official residence, is in such poor condition. It's currently uninhabitable and could require tens of millions of dollars to fix. So where does that leave the fate of the Prime Minister's official residence? CBC's Ashley Burke has been following this story for us. Ashley, what do we know about the current concerns surrounding the Prime Minister's living situation?
Well, JP, Canadian Prime Ministers have been calling Rideau Cottage home for more than a decade and welcoming world leaders there. And this internal government memo says that this residence, does not meet the needs of a leader of this country. Now, I obtained it through an access to information request, and it was written for the Privy Council clerk, so the top public servant in Canada, Michael Sabia. And it says that Rideau Cottage is small, that it doesn't have enough functional space, and because it's close to the Governor General's house and also the surrounding neighborhood, that it's causing increasing security concerns in the area. And as you mentioned, the reason why Mark Carney and before that Justin Trudeau are living at Rideau Cottage is because 24 Sussex, the official Prime Minister's residence, it is inhabitable. In recent years, it had to be gutted to remove dead rodents, asbestos, lead, and you can see photos of this online. Parts of it are completely torn down to the studs there. And one of the last things that the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau did before he left office when he was in power was set a deadline of January 1st of this year for the government to do something about it and come up with an advisory panel, according to this memo, made up of former prime ministers who would weigh in on provide recommendations on everything from the location to the function to the cost and security requirements for an official residence. But the government is not saying if that will still happen.
Yeah, so what have you learned about a potential decision on the Prime Minister's residence that could be coming?
Well, a source with knowledge of the file says that the government wants to make a decision on the fate of 24 Sussex in the coming months. The RCMP has confirmed to us that its security experts looked at the options that the government is considering, and they provided their security recommendations. So that includes what it would take in terms of personnel to make those locations secure, the costs, the requirements as well. And CBC reported a year ago that 3 options the government was looking at included renovating or building a new, larger complex at 24 Sussex, expanding or improving Rideau Cottage, or going to another property in the Rockcliffe Park area. The Privy Council office is only right now saying that work is ongoing and that no final decisions have been made.
All right. Thanks so much, Ashley. CBC's Ashley Burke. Good story today.